Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have got the C74 back on the table. So this is actually becoming probably one of my favourite WPLs they've released recently. I thought it is time to upgrade it a little bit more because I cannot really leave this thing stock. Mainly because I kind of want to make it look more 1/10 scale. Even though it is 1/10 scale, like the sizing and everything is correct for it. But when you show it to people and they go, oh no, it's not 1/10 scale. So, what is on the list of things to do today? One of them, paint this body. So I have got some red Toyota paint, or I think I've also got some red Hyundai paint, because cannot seem to find any Suzuki reds. I need to get some decals or something made up for it, but I don't think I'll get that done in this video. We've also got some mesh. My camera is probably not going to like this, nor is YouTube video compression. And we're going to upgrade the front grille here to make it look a little bit more realistic. We've also got some 155s to go on, with some specially made adapters. So I had custom built and 3D printed some adapters to get this to fit onto there. Next thing I want to do is raise it up a little bit. Just a little bit more clearance for bigger wheels. I don't think I'm going to stick with these tyres. I think these are like literally the smallest 155s you can get. I want to try and get something a little bit bigger, something with a little bit more aggressive tread than these. Next thing on the list is try and get a little bit more flex out of this. So there is a old school mod that you used to be able to do on RC four-wheel drive trucks, which I question whether or not it would work on this. The only problem I see I'm having with that is trying to push these pins out on the leaves. Apart from that, I also want to take the time to braze up a steel bumper and some rock sliders for it, as I have finally decided, you know what, it's going to be a trail truck with the hints of a rock crawler. So enough chit chatting, let's get to it.
Howdy, stranger.
Doubt it is the goddess's influence.
The game knows not what is afoot until the hounds are released upon it.
Good. I know. Just a tad more. Good.
You're so odd.
Just crazy. About you.
And we are done for today. So, I am kind of pleased with how this turned out. Overall, I love it. But I've kind of misplaced the door handles, one of the wing mirrors, and I think there's like a little washer thing which goes in between the window wipers. The only other thing I'm kind of displeased about is the paintwork. So you may notice in the video when I gave it its first coat of red, I was standing outside of the shed to do it. Currently, we've not had any weather above about 1 degree for the past week. So I've been having to try and warm this up while painting. And it's been a mixture between either getting dust or spots of rain or snow on it as I'm painting. Has ended up making like little, not little dents, but little, it basically looks like there's dust in the paint. That's the only bit I'm kind of unpleased with, but if you're looking at it from a distance, it looks mint. Apart from that, I am loving it. So, I know a lot of you are going to ask, oh, how on earth did I get like stupid amount of flex out of it? So I'll let past me explain what I done with the suspension. Thank you, future Liam. So this is past Liam. To explain what I've just done to the leaf springs is called a spring leaf mod. So what you end up doing is you put a slight taper on either side of your spring leaf where it mounts. So it should theoretically give you more flex. Because if you have a look at the original one on how wide it is compared to the modified one. So the original one, if you put it into the front leaf hanger, has got no side to side movement in it. So it wouldn't give you as much flex. But say you put one of the new grinded ones in, it's got a little bit of play either side, so you should be able to get that side to side movements once the pins and everything are back in, which I'll do for you now. With the mod done, basically what it does add a little bit of side to side play in the suspension, but it is very minuscule side to side play. But now it's done, I believe with the original tyres on, it would only flex to the height of 2 WPL tyres, which is probably about the line here on my lighter. So with this mod done, it can actually flex with some weight. If you add some weight on it, with some weight added onto it, i.e. to weigh for the body, it flexes probably about 3 tyres high now, and that is on all 4 corners. The front is a little bit more unpredictable due to how the servo is mounted on these, as technically this mod was originally done for like the old trail finders and so on, to give them more flex. But it's happy to see that I haven't just wasted four brand new springs, and it works on the WPL too. So back to you, future Liam. Thank you, past me. So let's move on to a few other things I've done with it. So I've added metal rock sliders to it and a metal bumper which I brazed up. You may also have noticed underneath this gearbox. So this WPL 2-speed gearbox has been in maybe several trucks of mine now. I'm pretty sure it was in the OG Unimog. It has been in the, I'm thinking it was in the low CG crawler as well. Why I chose that box on this, that gearbox to go into this truck is because it's actually metal geared inside. And if you've seen my original review of this when it was box stock, you'd know one remark I made towards it is it's pretty unbalanced on its weight. It seemed to be a bit top heavy, but also a bit rear heavy because the battery placement is in the rear. So to try and combat that, I've added all the weight down low, and then I've added weight up at the front, and also added the electronics up at the front to try and counterbalance it, which currently, try and balance it, it wants to balance almost nose heavy on the gearbox. Like, my finger's probably just like almost to the front of the gearbox. So it seems to have a forward weight biased, which is kind of nice for going up hills and stuff. And I did end up flexing it out the other day. I think the rollover point is pretty bloody good as well. There it goes. So hopefully that is some improvement on it. And to be honest, that's all I've really got to say. I've only had it out for one test run since building it, and I'm currently running it on 3S. And it gives a nice mixture of speed in high gear, enough to trail it really, and enough low down torque in second gear to crawl. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And also I wired all the lights up, and they look pretty bloody nice on it. Sadly, I don't think I have any room or space or more lights to do the indicators and the rear bumper, but this will be good enough for some evening trails or night trails. But then again, I rarely do that nowadays. So all I've got to say is, if you want to find links to buy any of this, will be down in the description, where you can purchase the hubs, the truck, so on. The only parts you can't purchase, of course, are the parts I've custom fabricated. Apart from that, all I've really got to say is thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I apologise for this being a very long video. And goodbye.